on today's video, we've got something new in from Warriorland. Now, if you've been watching the channel, a few weeks ago, we kind of did an overview of all the different things Warriorland offers. We went over some of the light laser combos they have and some of the holster options they have. And I told you guys in that video that we were going to come back and do a review on the Crossbow MA1 light laser combo. This is going to be the first part of that video. But the biggest problem we were having was Warriorland doesn't really offer a holster option for their crossbow light, a left-handed holster. So I got on their website and I picked out what's in this box, and I'll kind of explain to you what I'm going to do with this. But what I want to show you is the packaging. These boxes, the presentation is super nice. It's got this really nice matte finish. You got your sticker over here telling you what's in the box. This is what the back of the box looks like. But let's get this opened up. And I've already had this open because I wanted to see if what I was planning on doing with this is going to work, and it is going to work. So as you can see, really nice presentation when you open the box. This is the way the other holster was that I showed you in the last video. And we're going to get our holster out. Nice foam padding in here, cut to fit the holster. And in here we've got our hardware pack, our charging cable. We're going to go over all that. And then we have our Crossbow MA1 light. Now, Warriorland does offer two different crossbows. They have the MA1, which this is the light laser combo, and I'm going to show you all that here in a sec. And then they have the MA2, which is just their light. Now, another nice little feature when you get these, they put a piece of styrofoam in here so the light does not get kicked on during shipping. Now, I don't want to focus a whole lot on this holster, but this is inside the waistband, obviously, for a right-hander. But I wanted a universal holster, and I don't carry inside the waistband. What I'm basically going to do is I'm going to remove the sweat guard from this, and I'm going to use this as an outside the waistband holster. And I'm going to show you why here in a second, because what I wanted this holster for, this thing works really good with it. So let's get into our hardware pack here. So we open this up. I'm going to explain to you what a lot of this stuff is in this package in case you missed the last video. And what we have here is the instruction manual. So I'm going to open this up and let you take a look at this. This has all of your functions on here and how to use everything, and we're going to go over all that. And then if you flip it over, you see all these different keys. This light will pretty much fit just about any pistol you want to put it on. You get a Phillips head screwdriver and you get this Allen key. And what I want to show you on this light, you have these different keys, and this comes with 6 different keys. I've got the one on here that I need right now. This is called the Universal 1. And then you have all these different keys to use with Picatinny rails, different guns like Glock. There's all kinds of different options, widths. But this is a pretty cool feature that you can pretty much get this light adjusted to whatever pistol you want to put it on and get it right where you want it. Alright, next thing we want to go over is the charging cable. So this comes with a USB to magnetic charger. I showed you this in the last video. You've got your charger right here on the side, and this just kind of snaps on, kind of reminds you of an O-light. But that will just click on there and it will start to charge. So let's start going over this light. So if we look at the bottom, this is also reminiscent to O-light. We have a switch. So right now we've got it on laser only. This does have a green laser. Let's shut that back off, and then you can hit your switch to the middle. Get it in the middle, there we go. And now we have light laser. Turn it off, and then if you want to hit it again, Now you have light only. Now the controls on this are pretty simple. You can hold it, let go of it, shuts off. You can tap it and you can leave it on, shut it off, and then if you double tap it, you have your strobe function, which I'll never use, but it does have strobe. And the other really cool feature is if you hold both the buttons together, it has what they call moonlight. So a little reading light. Alright, so before we start getting into all the specs on this, let's talk about another cool feature on this light. This actually has an LED screen on the side. We're going to turn that on. We have a full battery. Now it's reading 800 lumens. And now Warriorland will scroll across the bottom. So you can always check it to see how much battery you have left before you have to charge it. Now, if we just hold it down for our reading light, it says we're using 5 lumens, and the Warriorland scrolls across the screen. Now, I haven't tried the strobe yet. Let's see what happens on that. Okay, nothing comes on the screen when you throw it in strobe. So that's kind of a cool feature that you can just check to see what your battery level is. You don't see that on too many lights. In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen an LED screen on any light. Now, one other thing I forgot to mention, on the reading light, you don't just have to hold the 2 buttons down. You can, but you can also click them together and it will stay in that 5 lumen mode for your reading light. Alright, so let's go over some of the specs on this. The Crossbow MA1 is an 800 lumen output light on the brightest setting. It has a beam distance of 137 meters. The Crossbow is constructed out of all anodized aluminum, and it has an IPX4 waterproof rating. Now I'm guessing that is low due to the fact of the magnetic recharging on the side. We are going to test this. Now I'm not going to dump it in a bowl of water or anything like that, but I do want to dump water on this because if I'm going to use this on my carry gun, sometimes you're going to be carrying in the rain. So I want to make sure this light is going to work if I had to use it in the rain. So I definitely want to get this wet and see what happens to it. Now the Crossbow does come with a 1-year warranty, and as far as mounting goes, you can twist this all the way out, push on it, and you will see this go back and forth. So it's very easy to mount. You can turn this to get it hand tightened down, and then you can use a flathead screwdriver. Probably could even use a dime and tighten it down the rest of the way to get it locked onto your rail exactly how you want it. Alright, we are out in the backyard. We've got a tree in front of us that is about 40 yards out. So we're going to light that tree up. There is your 800 lumens. Alright, now we are on the back edge of the property, and that tree line out there is 200 yards out exactly. Now this light is only rated for 137 meters. And as you can see, I can light it up a little bit, but not enough to really make anything out there. Alright, now what we're going to do is test our 5 lumens. So we're going to turn that on. So if you're trying to be a little more discreet, you want to read something in your hand or whatever, that is what the 5 lumens looks like down on the ground. Alright, let's get back into this holster. I went and grabbed my carry gun. This is my Ross Martin RM1C. Yes, this gun is clear, no mag, nothing in the chamber. Now in the last video I said the reason I wanted to get one of these holster light combos is because I wanted something to work with my Ross Martin. Now the holster in the last video didn't work real well with the Ross Martin, and it was also a right-handed holster, which technically this is too. But this holster is more of a light-bearing holster. Even though it's for the Glock 1719, it will work with multiple guns. So, once I got it out of the box and tested it, this works absolutely awesome with my Ross Martin. I've got really good retention, and I got it kind of loose right now. I had it adjusted perfect earlier, right where I want it, where I can get it to lock in. But it focuses in more on the light, a lot like my Works holsters that I have for my Walther PDP Pro. But this works really well with the Ross Martin. Trigger guard is completely covered. The cutouts are perfect. It's not messing with my ambi mag release. It's not messing with the slide lock. There's plenty of gap right there. But I really like this. So now I've got at least something I can test this with. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this holster, I'm going to cut this sweat guard down. I am going to carry this outside the waistband. I'm probably going to go ahead and change out the belt loop. I don't know yet. I'm going to try it like this for a little bit, but I really like this. I had this on my core belt earlier, and I had it at the 9 o'clock position because I'm a lefty, and I really like this setup. I just want to get rid of this. So I think this is going to make a pretty good outside the waistband holster for me, and pretty excited to get this out to the range and test it out. Alright, so let's talk about what we're going to do with this crossbow. So we're going to take this out to the range for a review, obviously, in the next video. We're going to shoot it on the Ross Martin. I really like how easy it is for me to get to the controls. I don't have to break my grip. And that's what's really nice about all those different keys. If you look, I've got this thing smashed right up against the trigger guard. With some of my other lights, I just don't have that type of adjustability with it. So I like having the different keys to work this with different guns. We also have quite a few other things here at the channel that need reviews on. I'll give you guys kind of a little sneak peek. We've got something here from Lone Wolf. So we're going to put this light on that just to get the round count up on this light. We're also going to spray this down with some water because I want to make sure that it's still going to work in the rain. I don't too much care about it being submerged, but I definitely want to make sure it's going to work if it gets wet in a storm. We're also probably going to be putting this on the T-Saws Night Stalker and getting the round count up higher yet. So be on the lookout. We definitely have a full review coming soon with this. It's going to be in a few other videos. And then we'll talk about this and see if I think this light is a good carry option. So I want to thank Warriorland for sending all this stuff out to the channel. I really hope this light is actually good because I have 3 of them now. And now I have a universal holster that I can carry multiple guns in the same holster, which is cool. We'll also try this holster with some other guns in the review, but I don't want to make this video too long. I just kind of wanted to give you the rundown and the specs of this light. These really cool combo kits that you can get, and a different holster from the last video. So get over there, check out Warriorland's website. I do believe that the light holster combo kit, you're looking at 119 beans. I don't think that's too bad for everything that you're getting, as long as it works. And we're definitely going to test it and make sure it works. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.